here. I can't believe, and it's so exciting that it's May and we are going to get together with a lot of you only in few weeks, few days. And I don't know about Jennifer, but I'm really very excited. So how are you doing, Jennifer? Are you counting the days?
Exactly. Hello, Bossy. This is always wonderful for my big Star Wars, for our big Star Wars fans out there. May the Force be with you. Today is May 4th. So for all those big Star Wars people, they'll get the reference. We are getting so close to Paws in the City. I can't believe it. It is a stone's throw away. So we're ready. Definitely, please, as everyone comes on in, hit that share button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. And if anyone has any comments or questions, please ask and we will get to them. I've got the cell phone handy, so we will see all your comments. And I know Vasi is manning the Instagram feed.
Yes, yeah, I'm going to share with there very shortly. And by the way, I'm sorry to say it, but it is May 3rd. You're one day ahead.
Oh, I'm one day off. Say that. I don't even know what date it is. I'm busy with my May 4th. It's May 3rd. Okay, so never mind. So tomorrow, I'm a day
No, it's okay.
So because I'm the first one to say May the 4th be with you. Everyone remember that for tomorrow. Whoops. Thank you, Vasi. I don't even know what day it is. Good grief.
Listen, I'm the same way. The only reason I know the dates, like it's so funny. I'm messaging everyone and etc. I'm like, what date it is today, Vasi? What is it? Okay, it's Tuesday. We have Celebrity Catwalk.
Exactly. There you go. I should have, and I knew that it was the 3rd. Hey, Team Puddin. I see Tina Puddin. Yes, can't wait till Spartanburg. The Sisters of the Traveling Vests are in the house. Excellent.
Oh, hi.
Excellent. Speaking of supermodels, we have a very exciting guest, Vasi. I'm very excited, very excited. So this is going to be good.
So can you introduce the guest? Because I am dying.
Absolutely, folks. I'll preface it by saying, where are our Maltese lovers? Please tag and share this live with the Maltese moms and dads in your life. We have a Maltese super mom, not Maltese 1, not Maltese 2, but Maltese 3, Maltese triplets, if you will. We are thrilled to have Debbie Long with us with her 3 incredible fur baby supermodels, Bella, Tessa, and Jada Grace. I think she has Jada Grace with her right now. They have become real catwalk darlings. Debbie keeps a very busy schedule, but she has managed to squeeze Paws in the City in, and she's going to give us a room tour so that we are really going to be able to see how she makes the magic happen. I can barely get myself dressed in the morning, so she is going to give us all her tips and tricks on how she stays organized, how she puts it together. This is a really great post, a really great live, if you will, for new supermodels, just people who have multiple fur babies, because Debbie, I don't know how you do it. You are going to have to tell us how you keep it together with 3 fur babies, 3 girls, no less.
3 girls, girly girls.
3 girly girls, 3 supermodel girls who all hit the catwalk. Please, please, please give us the scoop.
Well, it all started with 1 fur baby, and then we had the 2 fur babies, and then last but not least, this little precious darling right here.
Grace came and shook things up. She came and made you a teenager all over again.
She did. I had been wanting to go to Celebrity Catwalk for a few years, and it was in New York, and COVID was in existence, and so we couldn't go. And when I found out it was going to be in South Carolina, I asked my husband. He said, okay, we'll go to South Carolina. So I was ecstatic. So there began our journey to our every 6 months trip to Spartanburg to Paws in the City. And it is just an amazing event. I am so honored to be a part of this amazing rescue event. I've met so many wonderful people. It's just, I can't tell you how excited I was the first time and the second time and the third time and every time to be at Paws in the city. We try to stay organized. I start laying out their clothes ahead of time. Well, when I get the designs from the designers, I take the pictures and I send them to you, Jennifer. And once I get the pictures sent and send thank you notes to the designers for picking us, then I come back here to this room, and this is where it begins. I tag and bag all the clothes. So I have Ziploc bags and tags, and what I do is put the name of the designer and which girl it is on a tag, and I put it inside the Ziploc bag. And at that point I choose if they're going to wear a bow, if they're going to wear a hat, or if they're going to wear a fascinator, and I put that inside the bag. So I have their accessories, or a necklace. I have their accessories in the bag with the name of the designer and which girl it is, and I hang it on the hanger with the dress.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. So you do that upon receiving the design?
Yes.
That's amazing. By the way,
wow.
I know,
Yeah.
it's incredible. This is fantastic. By the way, we have my very special and dear friend, Sassy Mia's mom from Australia, currently watching us.
Wow.
Instagram.
Global.
Well, we are global, as you know, friends, and she says
love
amazing. And I think that this is like an incredible tip, Debbie, and I personally want to thank you. And for those of you friends who are going to be new to Celebrity Catwalk, and I'm going to see you in a few weeks, and Jennifer the same way, meet Debbie and her 3 superstars. So yeah, so you receive it, you take pictures, you pick everything, and you put it aside. And again, I'm not a designer, but I also would encourage you maybe to make sure that you probably find like a little darker place, you know, so, you know, not too hot. So you don't, because sometimes it's like art. I mean, that's what I keep telling my clients every time. When you get an art piece or you have a picture, you don't leave it next to the window. You put it in an area with shade and good normal temperature. So I guess for the clothing would, because sometimes you receive them 2, 3, 4 months ahead before the event, right? So
yeah,
just a good tip, I guess.
Excellent,
so
Debbie.
much
So keep on going. So, and also I'm going to interrupt you one more time, because as I'm looking behind you,
I know
you have got the gowns, the dresses, correct me if I'm now, okay, now let me even back up even further. Are all 3 girls' designs hanging behind you, or is that just someone in particular's?
No, they're all behind me. If you look, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but in one corner of the screen, you'll see several long gowns hanging. I don't know.
Correct. I see that they go from small to large.
Okay, well, where the large begins is where all 3 of the girls' designs are at for the catwalk this time.
Oh, that's a lot of
Oh.
From where it starts with the small dresses and going the other direction, they all belong to Jada.
Oh.
Oh, can you adopt me, please?
Exactly.
I need more outfits.
Debbie, I'm moving in. I am moving in.
They,
Find me on your doorstep tomorrow.
they have between Bella, Tessa, and Jada, we have 16 racks of clothes.
Oh my
I think
God.
soon you need a bigger house.
We do need a big house.
When are you moving? Oh my Lord.
Or listen, or you can become creative, and maybe there under you can do another rack, another shelf,
Right.
short dresses. But that's wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of funny you said that, Bossy, because in our spare bathroom that nobody uses, because it's just Donnie and myself,
Right.
there are 5 curtain rods shower curtain rods in that shower on different levels. And every one of them are full. And Bella has a rack, Jada has a rack, Tessa has a rack. And then the gowns are in the back. And I also have some other racks of clothes in the utility room that are for holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, patriotic ones. I have those all separated.
Wow, this is
Wow.
incredible. And by the way, I want to thank you because you promised to write an article and I'm putting in the comments for May issue, which by the way, May issue Petpix will be exactly before Celebrity Catwalk. So friends, you
Woo!
can listen, you can read the article and continue wrapping your stuff and packing your stuff. But and I hope you send us some pictures for the magazine because I can even imagine those are a lot of clothes and outfits. And by the way, we have also Lynn Avery Finn's mommy who is watching and she's saying hi, and you know, a bunch of other people from Instagram. But this is incredible.
This is absolutely incredible. So I'm sorry, Debbie. I stopped you because I had so many questions. So, okay, so your garments have come in for the catwalk. They've come in, you've bagged them, you've tagged them, you've thanked the designer, you've taken a picture and sent it to me. And now you've accessorized them and bagged the accessories with each respective design. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Wow, that's a
And
lot
then
of
they
work.
get hung on the rack.
And then they get hung on this rack behind me.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
incredible.
And when we leave to go to the catwalk, I have 3 bins. I have one for each girl, and I pack their clothes. Jada's is in a bin, Chessa's is in a bin, and Bella's is in a bin. And I lay them in there very neatly. And then so when I get to the show, all I have to do is put the hangers back on them and hang them. And then I hang them in the order in which the designers are on the catwalk.
Wow,
yes.
this is incredible. Talking about being organized, you are, wonder, I admire you. Like you are a really, truly very organized person. This is amazing. And I hope it inspires some of, kind of the newer people, to Celebrity Catwalk, because this is incredible. I mean,
This is
like,
absolutely amazing.
you nailed it. That's what it is. You nailed this.
I have to have some kind of organization with 3.
Yes, 3 kids.
And so, of course I come last. So as long as I have, their stuff in line and organized, I'm okay. But I'll start, like I said, once I get the designs in, I will probably start packing some of their things in about a week.
Oh, wow. So really early.
So I'm not at the last minute trying to get all their things together. I don't want to forget anything. And of course, I always try to take a few extra bows or accessories because, some of the designers, bring their designs to the catwalk. And if, by chance, I'm one of the lucky ones that, has something there waiting for me, then I need to have something that will match what they have. So I try to take a variety of different things with me. So I'll have something that maybe can match what they have.
Exactly.
And the question by variety, you mean like a typical covers will be red, pink, purple, and blue.
Exactly.
And white and gold. So you just have, and then gratefully the girls, they are similar in a way that accessories can fit almost each of them.
Exactly.
So that's how you do it. Wow, that's actually pretty genius.
Yes.
I don't like to be caught off guard.
I can see that. But now you
that, Debbie. Oh my goodness.
These babies are my passion. They are my passion. And of course, Celebrity Catwalk has become another passion. And I just love it. Once May's over, I'll count the days until I can get to the next one.
Oh, that's amazing.
Incredible. Look
It's
at the back. I just can't, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Deb.
I
So when you come back, maybe also
yeah.
can you go in reverse? So when you come back from the show in May, what will then what happens to the bins and all? Are all the girls' clothes just put back on the rack, or do you have to do some kind of de-stressing of everything? Does there have to be some kind of form or fashion to how everything goes back into inventory, so to speak?
Yes. I usually take some of the older things that I have and move them to a rack closer to the back, like in the bathroom where I have all the racks. I'll put them back and then put some of the newer ones up front. And like I said, Jada has her, Bella has a rack, Tessa has a rack, Jada has a rack. Actually, they have 2 or 3 racks apiece. But I try to make sure that all the clothes from the catwalk get put back on the respective racks for them. And it's kind of a chore to separate all the bows and the necklaces and get those back to where they belong, because my bows, I have probably 10 small boxes with dividers in it with bows.
Take
And
pictures of this.
Yeah.
And then we have our boxes with our necklaces, you know, and I have those labeled as summer, fall, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day.
Debbie.
All of those are organized according to, you know, what season it is. And then I have a box that has, if I have 2 of a kind, then those go in that box. And then I have their necklaces and collars. I separate their collars by small collars and the larger collars. And the necklaces.
I know, amazing. By the way, Instagram friends, if you have questions, write it in the chat so I can
Yes, anyone has questions. Yes, hit that share button, Facebook folks, as you're coming in, please share. Debbie, this is incredible. So the collars, the necklaces, the bows all get put back in their respective homes.
Yes.
Oh,
Sit right there, Jada. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but I'll show you kind of what one of the boxes looks like that I put their bows in.
oh my God.
This is one of the summer boxes.
Oh,
wow, look at this. This is just amazing.
incredible.
And then I have, like I said, I have them for different colors for the summer. I have, these are Valentine's Day.
Of course they are. Debbie, when are you? I just know you're coming over to my house after Paws in the city and living with me for about 6 weeks. This is absolutely incredible.
It is. I feel inspired for myself to organize so well. And I'm like, I'm not organized.
Oh,
this is absolutely incredible.
And I do the same thing with the necklaces. You know, they're separated by each dog. Bella and they all have their own box, and then I separate them by holidays, Easter, 4th of July, or whatever it is. So I don't have to scramble and rummage to trying to find the necklace I'm looking for, because I have my boxes labeled and I know exactly where I need to go to find what I need.
Wow. I think you're becoming the celebrity catwalk / Petpix world, you know, like a professional expert on stay organized with 3 doggies, because I mean, 1, 2, 3 cuties, and you know, they're definitely fashionista, and this is just like amazing. I also had a question he wanted to ask you, and so I hope no one is laughing about. So do you need to clean some of the dresses after they wore them and you come back from Celebrity Catwalk, if there are some spots or anything else? Have you faced this problem?
I really have not. Some of the dresses I have used what is it called? I'm trying to think. OxyClean. I had to think there for a minute.
Oh,
okay.
I will dilute that with a little bit of water and put it in a spray bottle if I need to, and take a clean cloth and go over it. I very seldom have to clean anything though, because I mean, they don't wear them that long.
Mm-hmm.
And now their everyday dresses, I'll put those in the wash on a gentle cycle and wash those, and then let them, you know, I'll either hang them or lay them flat to dry. I don't put them in the dryer. But, and like I said, the ones that, you know, have embellishments or fancy bows that are not detachable, I just have to, you know, spot clean those.
Amazing. This is just amazing. Wow. I am like,
incredible.
make sure you add that one to the article as well, because this is
Yeah.
like incredible. I mean, I would say those are the hacks. I mean, those are the secrets, you
Those
know,
are the
on
big
how, you know, how you do stuff. So it's really amazing. And then, are there any other tips and things, maybe, you know, Jennifer, we didn't ask you and you would like to share? I mean, imagine these people, like they just got their puppy, or, you know, they just adopted a fur baby and they decided to try it out. But like one of my clients today photographed her doggy. Apparently I gave her a bow tie. She said, oh, I need to get a bow tie for my boy. So imagine that that's the case. You know, people have no idea of these things. They just enter the pet fashion world. What would you tell to these people?
Well, I guess I would tell them to start them out at an early age and get them used to it. And I would start them out on a gradual thing, not put anything overwhelming on them. Maybe start them out with like a little t-shirt, or if it's a little girl, maybe just put, when her hair got long enough, if she had a top knot, so just put a rubber band in it. Don't try to put the bow in it until she gets used to the rubber band. And gradually get used to a little bit of what they're going to be wearing at a time. So that way it won't overwhelm them and it won't scare them, and they'll be used to the smaller things. So they won't mind the other things when you put those on them. That's the way I did with the girls. I started them out when they were babies. And when their hair got long enough, I just put the little rubber band around it. I wouldn't let them wear it all day. I would take it out, you know, just so they could get used to it. And put just like a little soft cotton t-shirt on them and let her wear that for a little while. And then I would, you know, maybe a collar before I put a necklace on them, because the necklaces have the things that hang down and dangle. And letting them wear the collar and getting them used to that, and then graduate to the necklaces. And I don't have a little boy, so I don't know about those. And you know, like the ladies or and men that have the dogs that don't have the long hair, then they could just, you know, maybe get them used to like wearing a little cap or a hat or something if they wanted to take it that far. And wear them. But these girls here, they're dressed pretty much every day. So they're kind of used to something on all the time. But that's what I would tell them, is to start out on a gradual basis and not overwhelm the dog, and just get them used to a little bit at a time.
I love
And
it.
that way they got, you know, grown or older, then they would be already accustomed to having something on, and then they could wear the more fancier dresses or harnesses or whatever. But that's what.
So when I would like you, please, Debbie, to delve a little more into backstage. Do you keep all three girls' outfits separate during the show? Or did you say that you hung them all up when you got to the show?
I hang them all up when I get to the show, but I look at the roster that you have with the way the designers are going to come out on the catwalk. And I go by that. And if there's all three of them with one designer, I put all three of those dresses together. And then if there's only one, and I put them in order on my rack, if it's one dog or three dogs with that one designer, I don't separate each dogs. I keep all of them together with that one designer. So when it comes time to that designer to come out on the runway, then I have all the girls there together and their dresses and their accessories right there with me. And I don't have to go down the rack and figure, okay, where's Bella's or where's Tessa's for this designer? They're all together.
But then when you have all of these three dresses, do you always, let's say you have first Bella and then the second baby and then the third, and this is the way you organize them, so you know which one for which of the baby it is, because they are still slightly different sizes, I'm guessing.
Yes, well, there again, that goes back to the tags and the Ziploc bags that I have hanging on the hanger with the dress, because I put it in there where I can see their name and the designer's name.
Okay.
So hanging on the rack, normally I'll hang Bella's. If all three of them are with one designer, I'll hang Bella's and then Tessa's and then Jada's.
Okay.
So I can see their names of who gets which dress goes to which baby.
That's amazing. And I do have another question. I'm sure Jennifer, she has as well, but do you have help? Because I cannot imagine, to be able to handle three of them, getting them dressed, going on the runway. Do you have volunteers to help you?
Yes, I do. My incredible husband, he helps me. He is amazing. Yay, Donnie. Yay. He is wonderful. I mean, he has learned how to get a dress on and off a dog as fast as I can. Because as you know, Jennifer, some of those back-to-back scenes, it can be really pushy.
Yes,
And,
I am quite the slave driver, Vasi. I am
yes, she is.
the taskmaster. Yes. Debbie
But
is absolutely right.
Yeah, I have him to help me. And then last time, back in November, I also had a really good friend of mine that she came with me as well.
Oh, wow.
And she helps me. And she's coming again in a couple of weeks. She loves the catwalk.
Oh, Jennifer, you're famous.
Oh,
does.
What you do, it's bring joy.
They're both incredible help to me.
Wow.
I could not do it without them.
Incredible, Debbie. Absolutely incredible. Well, I will not put you on the spot, but could you just please, I'm sure the folks at home and on Instagram, can you please just show us a few of your favorites? I see right by your right arm, like some red and white happening. On a long gown. I just see, is there anything that you can easily grab and show us? Or is is it gonna be like a house of cards and I'm gonna?
Well, like I said, everything in this room belongs to Jada as far as dresses go, except for the one in the back corner, which I would have to crawl across the bed to get to.
No, never mind.
But these, this one, let's see. I don't know if you can, well, you can see this one and this one. This is one.
Beautiful.
It's really pretty. And of course, these are the gowns.
Amazing.
Let's see, I have, let's see, hold on one second. I don't know if I'm going to turn this a little bit. I don't know if you can see.
Sure.
Oh, yes, we see now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, look at this
that.
firsthand. That's wow.
This is incredible.
Can you see those dresses?
Yes.
Those are all belong to, and those are
Christmas
sections in holiday, Christmas. Most of those are Christmas, Easter outfits right there for her.
the pink. Yes. Wow.
I have, let me step right over here a second.
Sure.
Well, I'm like, do you know what? I feel like clothes poor, like compared to the
Absolutely,
babies.
Vasi. Who are you telling?
Yeah.
This is incredible. I'm so glad Debbie moved the camera. It is incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking today what clothes I'm going to bring for us. I mean, that's amazing.
Exactly.
Let's see.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Amazing.
And of course, that's a Lily Langtree design.
Yay, Lily Langtree. Someone tag Lily Langtree. Yes, yes, yes. We love Lily. Lily is I've been a longtime supporter, and this show is no different. Yay, Lily.
Yeah.
This is Gustavo's.
Gustavo as
Very
well.
beautiful,
Supporter.
yes.
That is beautiful, Gustavo.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Yes, it's gorgeous.
And I
What is
have
that?
this one.
Amazing. Wow. I'm speechless, Jennifer. I don't know about
You and
this
me
one.
both. You
Yeah.
and
This is,
me both.
This is from Joanna.
I knew it.
Yay,
I knew
Joanna,
it.
Juanita,
Yes.
Juanita. Yay, we love that.
And there's so many others up there. I mean, I wish I could just take them all down.
That's okay. That's
and,
okay. We won't make you drag them all out.
Because all the designers that have made things for the girls are amazing. I love them all. I haven't had anything from a designer that I just didn't love.
Wonderful. I love to hear that. That is great.
Such the designers that are participate in this are amazing, and I appreciate the ones that choose us. And like I said, I mean, I just love everything they send and everything that I've gotten from them or ordered from them. There are I don't know whether you can see this or not. I'm going to take you over here. I don't know whether you can
All
see.
right.
But we're going to try.
We are moving.
Know how well I'm doing here.
This is fabulous. You're doing great, Debbie. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. Look at
Can
that.
you
We're
see
going
this cabinet?
deeper and deeper.
Yes, we
into
do.
This
Oh,
is
wow.
incredible. Oh,
That's
Amazing.
another one that I go to with their little their
Debbie.
collars and their hats and different things that I have organized for them.
Wow. Those are beautiful.
Amazing.
It is. It's a beautiful. I'm sure that everyone is inspired. Whoever is watching this, the replay, live, listening this as a podcast, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, this is just like out of this world. I mean, it's, and I want to thank you, Debbie, because honestly, you are one of, I would say, one of the few people who will be like brave enough to share with us and show us.
Yes.
It's
yes.
amazing. It inspires
you are
others.
Showing us how the sausage is made. Who else is going to take us inside their closets? Let me know, folks, because this is really incredible, Debbie. Woof.
Yes.
And like I said, I mean, there's a lot more racks in the other room.
I love it. Wow.
And
Amazing.
but I've had to push my clothes out to make room for them. But it's okay. I mean, it's my passion. They're my babies. And I mean, I love dressing them. I love showing them off.
Wow.
And, nothing makes me happier.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Amazing.
I love it too. And I do have another question. So did you already book your spot for November?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm not going to be able to go in November, and I hate it. I made a promise to a friend, a lady that's going with me to May, that came with me last November and is coming with me again. I promised her that I would go with her to a craft show, and it's the same weekend as the catwalk. So can't break a promise.
No, you can't.
Yes.
So
You can't.
you come with me. So I told her I'd go with her.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
It's breaking my heart that I'm not there in November. I hate it.
Well,
but I will be back in May of 23.
You can miss that one, the 10th year anniversary.
Yes,
That's going to be the show. But also to remind you the fact that you can, you can participate virtually.
Yes.
I I know. I still haven't made up my mind about that.
You
But-
master Zoom already. Look at how it is.
The
I'm
hard
so-
part, though, right? Yeah. Yeah. If I do, it'll just be one of the girls. I don't think I could handle all of them because I wouldn't have all the help that I have at the regular show. But still, I'm still thinking about that. But I know my friend that's coming with me, she made the comment the other day that we had 2 shows to go to next year. So I think she's kind of fell in love with Celebrity Catwalk and a lot of
Woohoo!
there. Yes. Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yes, she had a wonderful time. And like I said, when the first time before I ever went, the first time I was headed to the show, I had no idea what was in store for me. But as my husband said, that you were right in your element. And I was, and I just can't imagine a year without Celebrity Catwalk.
Oh, love
Wow,
it.
that's
Love it.
beautiful.
Love it.
Wow.
But I don't know if we have time. I wanted to show off a little
Show
bit of the trophies and winnings that they've won over
Yes.
Of
Yes,
course.
please. This is part of the tour. We are so privileged
Exactly.
to have a private tour.
Exactly.
Wow, look
Can
at
you
those
see
stuff. Yes,
Can you see any?
yes, amazing.
Oh,
It's incredible.
wow.
That's
Look
amazing.
at all that.
My photography awards are nothing compared to all of the awards.
So, I mean,
that.
that's what I love to do. And there's some more back here on the mirror behind me.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Look at that.
I
And as
see.
you can see, there's Save the Date down there.
Yes.
Eyes. Oh, yay. Woohoo. I love it.
Wow, this is special.
Look at all the
But,
good stuff.
This is just, a little tip of the iceberg as to what they have.
Oh, Debbie.
I love it.
Amazing.
It is. You and I were speechless.
I'm speechless. Now, does anyone sleep in that room? Because it would be so funny to me to wake up to all that. That would be awesome.
This room doesn't ever get used. The only time it ever gets used is if my parents come.
Okay.
And of course, I make sure that all these long gowns are not hanging in their way. But that's the only time this room ever gets used.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
But
incredible. Look,
girls have claimed our room.
that.
So
absolutely magnificent.
It is. It is magnificent. Debbie, thank you. You made
Yes.
my day. And honestly, what a wonderful start of May, considering that May is going to be like, it's the month of a lot of joy and fun. And, we'll see each other in person. And I'm going to photograph your 3 girls. We have already booked a time for you and me and them. And then, it's just going to be amazing. Wow. And I will see some of the outfits in person. Like,
There you go.
the wrong one on
Exactly,
the right
Bossy.
side.
You're getting a little sneak peek.
I know.
Exactly. Exactly.
I am looking forward to having the pictures done
Thank you.
and everything else about that weekend.
Wonderful.
With you. Well, friends, Jennifer and I, we came up with some fantastic ideas. So you
Yes.
just stay tuned, but I know that it's going to be awesome.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. You can see Debbie and the Long Girls, Bella, Tessa, and Jada Grace on the Paws in the City Catwalk later on this month.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Thank you,
having me.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, friends. And we'll
Bye.
see you next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.